Stealing my tone, stealing the trust like the that I'm on. I might go Vince and skeleton bone. You know a like me get cold. Icing out everything I own. Kick from the bottom, I brought my twin with me just like feeling Leo. These up, watch me on replay, just like it's a real. You know I stay real. I could feel. I might go yellow or black on Margiela. I cut through the paper, I'm killing the bill. She stuck like a post. Sit in the corner, I'm rolling my cause I heard these little out here wanna. We start earning, they be like, gimme. They start turning, just like they Timmy. What y'all mad at B for? Why? Cause I'm pulling these things like Lenny. Rock out soon as I get on the stage. Open it up, we bout to rage. Yeah. Can't be my equal, girl, we not the same. Everything pretty, I do what I do. Self-esteem drop when I step in the room. Damn, why sit? I know that wasn't cool.
chill. Right on my side is my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Feel like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you rebel out dark hallways? This way, I guess I made your day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Change a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Come back in. I bet you right up when we start the show, but I mean now, very close because I told you so. You know, we love because we love to play. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay.
Change a lot of names, some. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we continue on with the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. We've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and our home team. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
All I know is going to get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Got her broke, they damn weird. Them little mama better put that diamonds on her.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle.
Woo! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see about me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back, they yelling. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by I'm moving the bricks. You talk about now we're doing it, bricks. You in the face, you gon' so I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught me thrown down hard time.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, and we have got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on our home team. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready, and off we go on EA Sports. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground. ETN. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. When you look at this defense, they're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going in. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
79 Broncos, Luka 19.
Here's Ward. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. And they'll go again with Etienne. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. And that is incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Yeah, really with the, I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip. I be on my little mouse drip.
Looking to put a drive together. They run here with Rico Dowdle. Well, past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Now he's going to step up and run. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4. You talk about this Falcon defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Here we go, set. Gravity lock, go.
They go play action with Ward. Touchdown, Falcons! Khalil Shakir, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you... Oh, those early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out. Still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
At the 36-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Into the hands of Flowers. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. For left side, taken in by Kmet. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And he will maneuver his way down about the 7. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Here's Darnold. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Now it's Darnold. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. Touchdown! Rico Dowdle from 3 yards out. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Jody Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Cougar 19.
Shakir hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard
Come on, come on.
line.
Cougar, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing now, Ward. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
At the 48-yard line.
Second quarter now, Falcon football. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To throw is Ward. As his man, it's Shakir. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 19 Lion.
Ward again. Completes to Shakir once again. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. It winds up getting 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line. That's
caught left side by Judy. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and 6 now.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Johnny Lions.
Now Ward. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you have to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Darnold down to throw. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To the air again, Darnold. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
They run here with Dowdle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. Now he'll drop it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Brings up 2nd
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Throw caught by Flowers. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Darnold. He gets it to Cooks. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing again is Darnold. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Now Darnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And this brings up a third and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Darnold on third and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jordan Addison from 4 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Good position to be in here, second and inches. A shotgun snap and again to ETN. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Throwing is Ward. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Second down and 3.
Come on. 60 Bobcat.
To throw, here's Ward. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Atlanta.
Here's Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here in this drive. but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Again, it's Ward. Wide open receiver complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
18 Rattler, 18 Ram, Viking, 18.
Ward. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Ready. Cougar 19, go.
They'll throw again, Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Let's go.
From the gun, Ward. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Jerry Jeudy in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
Our home team, 13.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. Touchdown! So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop of the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
And now how about this? They'll go for 2 and try to get to the locker room with a tie ball game. A final shot before the break. Darnold. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
The score, Falcons 21. Our home team, 19.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the field. Darnold loses it. And the Falcons say they have it. They do. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First down. Again, 11 on the play.
Looking to throw. Moore. Now he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Harold Landry able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Second down.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Khalil Shakir with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Falcons take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. A little too much air under that one. That could have easily been 6 points.
Yeah, what kind of speed he has is almost impossible, we think, to actually overthrow him. But he did exactly that. I think he probably tried to get it out there maybe just a little bit too quickly.
That went into the hands of Flowers. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
To Zay Flowers. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold. Cooks full extension, it's complete. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Again, Darnold. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now it's Darnold. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another first down. First and goal.
Here's Darnold. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Darnold to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Darnold now to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. And now they're looking at a fourth down situation.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own. But as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front seven can get him down.
Rico Dowdle. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Etienne up the middle. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
They go play action with Ward. They'll drop this one off with Etienne. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a give to Etienne. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Second and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Ward from the gun on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Ward. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Motion man is Shakir. Throwing now, Ward. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question.
Khalil Shakir, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Falcons are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Falcons 31. Our home team 26.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Cooks flashing the footwork. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, when they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter, this drive becomes very critical. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Here's Darnold. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Darnold. He'll get this complete downfield to Kmet. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Cole Kmet, 57 yards. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Set to kick off.
And able to get this out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. That's just why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
receiver still gets a point there? Yeah.
Oh.
And you went that far back, no bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
ETN bringing in another one. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Motion man is Shakir. To throw is Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Good coverage there, holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Keon Crossen. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Hey! Kennedy Lions!
A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
Warriors 70.
In motion, the tight end. Throwing is Ward. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, here's Ward. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
It's finally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
79 Bronco, Cooper 19, 60 Nazareth, 60 Nazareth.
Here's Ward. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Travis Etienne, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Darnold. into the hands of Cooks.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger than maybe an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in.
It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Well, they're not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
Now Darnold wants to change it up. Here's Darnold. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try to get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Dowdle will take it in. Touchdown. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. Job here by the Falcons, their hands team able to recover it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it, but even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Second and 10.
Go! Cowboy 80.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Ward. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And they will take a knee here. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. And they take a knee.
Red! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it.